The deepest hole humans have ever drilled into the Earth is about 12 kilometers deep. That's the deepest we've ever managed to dig into our own planet. But if you took that entire hole and dropped it into the deepest part of the ocean, you still wouldn't hit the bottom, because beneath the calm surface of the sea is a world we've barely explored. A world with its own mountains, its own light, and its own rules for survival. And the deeper scientists go, the stranger it gets. Welcome to Past Impossibilities, where we explore the mysteries of science, history, and the world hiding in plain sight. Today we're going down into the ocean, not all at once, one discovery at a time. And by the time we reach the bottom, you may realize the biggest mystery isn't what we found down there. It's what we haven't. The creature nobody could classify. Picture yourself in a submarine, descending. By 1,000 meters, sunlight is gone completely. No day, no night, just black. This is the midnight zone, the largest habitat on Earth, bigger than every forest, desert, and grassland combined. And in 2024, inside it, scientists finally solved a mystery that had followed them for 25 years. Divers had spotted a strange, floppy creature drifting through the darkness since the late 1990s, roughly the size of a baseball. With a hood, it used to jet through the water like a parachute. For decades, nobody could get close enough to study it properly. When scientists finally captured and examined several of them, the creature turned out to be so different from anything known that it belonged in a brand new family of animals, something that happens only a handful of times each century. They named it Bathydevius caudactylus. Its strangest trick, a forked tail that glows in the dark. And when a predator grabs it, the tail simply detaches and drifts away, still glowing, while the rest of the animal escapes. A living decoy, built entirely out of light, the squid we'd never actually seen. Here's something that sounds impossible. The colossal squid, not the giant squid, the colossal squid, the largest invertebrate on the planet, capable of growing over 6 meters long, was first identified by scientists back in 1925. For a full century, we knew it existed. We'd found its remains in the stomachs of sperm whales. We knew roughly how big it could get. But nobody had ever filmed one alive, in its own habitat, anywhere on Earth. That changed in 2025, when researchers finally captured the first ever footage of a living colossal squid in the wild, nearly 2,000 feet down in the remote South Atlantic. It wasn't even fully grown, just a juvenile, translucent, and small. And that's the unsettling part. If it took us 100 years to see a baby one for the first time, we still have no real idea what the adults are actually doing down there. Life that shouldn't run on sunlight. None of this should be possible, because almost everything we know about life depends on the sun. Plants use it. Animals eat the plants. The whole food chain starts above the water. In 1977, scientists diving near the Galapagos Islands found a place where that rule breaks completely. Towering underwater chimneys called hydrothermal vents, surrounded by crabs, tube worms, and bacteria, thriving in total darkness. These organisms don't run on sunlight. They run on chemistry, converting minerals from the vents directly into energy. It rewrote a basic assumption about life on this planet, and it raised a much bigger question. If life can survive in the darkest parts of Earth's ocean, could it also survive in the hidden oceans scientists believe exist under the ice of moons like Europa, millions of kilometers from any sun at all? What's still down there? Here's the number that should put all of this in perspective. As of the most recent surveys, only around a quarter of the ocean floor has been mapped in real detail. We understand the surface of Mars better than we understand our own planet's floor. And in just the last couple of years alone, expeditions have kept turning up things nobody expected. A giant isopod so strange-looking that scientists named it after Darth Vader. Mud-covered squid behaving in ways never documented before. Entire clusters of species new to science pulled up from a single trip, which means somewhere down there, in water we've never shone a light on. There are almost certainly things we haven't imagined yet. Not necessarily monsters. Maybe something smaller. Maybe something that changes how we think life works at all. So think back to that 12-kilometer hole. The deepest humans have ever drilled into solid ground. It's an incredible achievement. But the ocean makes it look small, because beneath the surface is an entire hidden world, lit by the creatures living in it, powered by chemistry instead of sunlight, and still, after everything we've discovered, mostly unseen. The next time you stand at the edge of the sea, remember, what you're looking at is only the surface. This is past and possibilities. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, subscribe, because some of the biggest mysteries left to explore aren't in space. They're right here, beneath the waves. I'll see you in the next one.